All right, now advancing into week number, our next game at least, which it seems like it's going to be a couple weeks away now because we're simulating a couple weeks ahead in the season. Our next game, oh, we got an offer from North Texas and an offer from Purdue. Okay, I'm seeing more schools I know and recognize at least. We got San Diego State as well, and that looks to be it so far. All right, I got another message from Coach. He said, ready for this week's game. We're half of season film on our upcoming opponent. They don't use a ton of man coverage or blitzes. They like to stick to basic zone coverages and force you to show short or try to fit into the seams. Just go through your progressions. Don't try to force anything. You'll be fine. Also, getting close to deciding where you'll be attending college. There's no shame in cutting ties with schools you're uninterested in as long as you'd hope, or as you hoped. We want to find it a good fit, not just go to a big time program. Let me know if you need anything else, okay? Yeah, thank you. I'll make sure to reach out if I have any questions. All right, we got Hector Luna now, which is not technically the real coach, but anyways. Hey, Brian, Hector, Coach Luna here from North Carolina Tar Heels. We've watched your tape and we think you could be a gem in our recruiting class this year. But we want you to prove it. Do you think you can take on a challenge this week? Honestly? Sure, why not? I'm ready, Coach. Highlight moment accepted again. This is now available for your next game. So we'll be able to see that in our next game that we play here. So yeah, Coach does have a good point. We need to definitely start narrowing down where we can go with our recruitment and all that. And I think I'm actually going to do a couple of things already here. So I'm going to, kind of remove some schools if I really want to. Like Colorado State would be kind of fun, but at the same time, I'm going to be QB3 on both these schools here. So I might as well, I'm just going to remove Colorado State. I'm really sorry. Anyways, yeah, we'll remove New Mexico State too. I'm not really that interested in going to them. Florida, again, would be fun, but we're not really, they have a good quarterback and sophomore DJ Lagway. So you got a couple seniors behind him. So as soon as, even then, I think Lagway would still stay there after this year. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to, I haven't gotten even an offer from Florida, so yeah, we're probably not going to do that yet. I'm going to keep all these other guys up here for now. QB2 at Michigan, or Eastern Michigan. QB3 at Wyoming, which is interesting, but I guess based on the current depth chart, I can see that being the reason why. Well, obviously we do have an offer from, North Carolina and Minnesota and Boise State. I'm going to keep these, and Wyoming. I'm going to keep these three in my top schools. I'm gonna keep Notre Dame up there for now just in case, because our starter is only a freshman, but again, that doesn't really help me because obviously I'll be a freshman next year. CJ Carr will be a sophomore theoretically, so he'll be the starter clearly unless I beat him out in practice or whatever. So but yeah, so after that, let's jump right into our next game since we got a little goal from Coach Hector Luna of the Tar Heels. So let's jump into our next game against Harrisburg. Okay, so now we're in our fourth game of this little high school season here, and we now got to gain yards while throwing on the run and gain passing yards from outside the pocket. So we're going to try and do that like we've done before, and I think we'll be able to do it pretty easily. So let's toss it to Y, and he's going to not catch the ball. Yeah, honestly, not a great start, not necessarily whatsoever, but I'm going to try it again, but I just get, pushed up the gut, right away. Fortunately, Harrisburg's defense here looking really tough, unfortunately, and it's really preventing me from trying to be able to throw the ball here. So, gonna try to do something a little simpler, but we're gonna be knocked down and taken down for a sack. Yeah. All right. Look, we're gonna try it again. I think we deserve another shot at that. I was really just trying to get my bearings for what this team is like, and I know I want to progress through this a little bit more so you guys can see more of the game and all that, but I think we're going to try our best to just try and actually win this one, or at least complete these goals that we gave ourselves. Since, obviously that's going to help us in the future with our attributes and our college picking and decision and all that. So hope you guys are okay with that. I know it's not necessarily the most legit thing to do in the world, but for now, I think this will work. And actually, that'll work like a beauty. Oh, he's going to keep going. He'll be tackled, but that works. What I also don't understand is I just gained passing yards on the run, and it didn't really work necessarily. So we're going to try it again this time. And I'm going to try it to RB. There we go. Actually, that should work better this time. And we will. And okay, we have to gain 40, it looks like. So that's not easier said than done, unfortunately. Fortunately, it looks like you're kind of stuck to whatever you're doing here on offense. But we're going to take it outside. We're going to run. I'm going to juke. Nope. Can't really juke that well, apparently. Fortunately, like I said, we have to gain so many yards on the run and all that. So we have to try our hardest. Can I get that? Oh, what a dime, but it didn't count. So it seems like we have to actually gain yards from outside the pocket here. And unfortunately, if I can throw it, which I barely can get it off in time, does not look like we're going to be able to do that how I was planning on doing it necessarily. We can do that, but he's not going to catch it. You kind of have to catch it, buddy. You kind of have to catch it. I did completely realize, though, we can technically do this play, and this actually might even work better for us. I'll just toss it out there like that. And that's going to be a nice, easy touchdown, and that doesn't even count. What do you want from me? Well, it looks like we got tape score anyways. I don't know how much we missed out on, but yeah, so we got the offensive touchdown, and honestly, I think that's probably good enough. So let's move on. Let's move forward here. Now, this next goal is going to be a little more challenging. The reason I say it's challenging is because we have to playmaker or receiver, which means I have to hold the left stick and flick with the right trigger, which is I don't really do that really when I play normally. So this should be fun. Anyways, we're going to try that. I'm going to playmaker A or something, maybe. I got it. Did it work? Did he catch it? No, but I playmakered him, so that helps. Okay, now the next challenge is going to have to do it actually for yardage, and that's easier said than done. Gonna look again, gonna tight end. No, we're gonna be sacked forward. Huh? Anyways, now it's 3rd and 12. We gotta try something here with one of these receivers to try and get 10 yards if we can. If we can, it's not the end of the world, like I said, but honestly, I don't have enough time. This is just horrible. So unfortunately, we don't get a whole lot of things from that, but honestly, we playmaker to receiver. I'm stoked that we're able to do that. So yeah, now the next one's actually is important, and it's let it fly. So we basically have to throw a lob pass for a touchdown. Similar to what we did with Minnesota, but this time for North Carolina. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed that it's not different because it's a different school, but you know what? That's besides the point. Anyways, we're going to hand off, though, first, because why not? Good job, Porsche. I'm really glad you didn't take that all the way to the house because I would have been a little upset. I mean, the funny part is I almost practically threw a touchdown pass earlier when I wasn't even trying to. So now let's see if I can try something like that again. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm going to just toss it as far as my arm can take it. And that's going to be incomplete, unfortunately, a little off. All right, nice 3rd and 1 here. I'm just going to try and get it to a first down at this point. I have to throw a touchdown, but it doesn't have to be from, 70 yards downfield necessarily. I am actually going to try an all-go play to see if the receiver who's pressing is actually going to be able to get through. Because honestly, that might be one of our few shots to get it. And I think I'm going to try it to be, is he got it? Does he have it? And he doesn't come down with it, unfortunately. It's a little short. All right, we're going to do this again. 2nd down and 10. Going to look. Going to throw on the run. Going to try to throw on the run. Going to get completion. It's going to be short of a first. All right, got another 3rd down coming up here. Let's going to look. Gonna throw cross bodies, gonna catch it. Nice first down again. All right, I'm gonna try something last time I did with the other tape assignment, which is to send a guy on the streak on the far side here. And he's got him. I think that's another one. Does he have him? And he does, but it's a first down only. That's kind of annoying. All right, actually, I'm gonna retry that one again just because I feel like it. And because I think it was kind of dumb that he didn't get a first. He got a first down, but he didn't get a touchdown. So somebody explain to me how that works. Okay, obviously, calm down. I know how that works. I'm just sometimes just spatting nonsense, okay? All right, anyways, we're going to try it again here. Gonna just toss it, heave it. And that's an incomplete pass again. All right, we got to see if we can actually do this here. I don't know if we can. I'm going to just try and lob it again. And it's in the... Nope, it's not in the buckets. He's going to drop it again, unfortunately. So unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to complete that one because I only have one retry moment available, and I really don't want to ruin this more than I already have. So we're just going to move forward. So unfortunately, we lose out on that one, but it's fine. So yeah, this next one's going to be just a nice little simple. We're going to lead the offense in the field goal range. It's going to be easier said than done. I didn't realize it was already 3rd down on that last point, so we're going to try this again. This time, obviously going to kind of look here for the tight end. And he's got it. Please hold on to it this time. Please. Gonna hand off to Porsche again. Get the blocks this time. Go forward. Not quite for enough, but does get a little bit more. Honestly, like I said, I don't necessarily like using the same play over and over again, but if it works, it works. So we're gonna keep using it because it typically works. All right, no more playing around. This is a little ridiculous here. No more playing around here. We're just gonna toss it out to B, and that's in field goal range, so we're good there. Now we gotta do is just score a simple touchdown. It's totally like we didn't fail at doing that earlier. Anyways, I'm gonna look. Gonna keep looking. No, nobody's gonna throw it. That's... You can't throw on the run. Apparently. Alright, gonna try this one again this time then. Because this one actually worked this time. Tight end. Hold on to it, please. No, he drops it again. Ugh. All right, this is our third down, our last chance essentially here. Gonna look, I'm just gonna take off. Why did I not take off sooner? I could have gotten the first down. All right, now's the moment where we have to actually get this first down, because otherwise we are going to lose this game, another game, unfortunately. Not have that happen, please, gentlemen. Gonna look, tight end, catch it, please. I swear my guys have the worst hands on planet Earth. So unfortunately, we turned over the ball again, but we got some game tape score. Well, this is actually our total score, so it's not as high as last time, but it's okay, I think. Anyways, we're gonna get out of that game now, because that was not our proudest moment, that's for sure. So it looks like here we got another offer, this time from Ball State, and we got an official offer from Vanderbilt University, where we are projected the starter. I did look at that earlier. We also got an offer from Sam Houston as well, and from Missouri State, and that looks apparently to be about it. So yeah, moving on to the last week that we get to play here in high school, which is the week 5 game, or the 5th game, I should say. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. I don't actually know how that game's going to impact our, with other universities. I've already offered a scholarship, so I'm really curious to see how that works here. As you can see, we're moving well into our season here. We get an official offer from the Wolfpack, the Nevada Wolfpack. We get FIU as well. Fun fact, I was actually offered a scholarship from them in real life. Or not scholarship, but I was actually sent a letter from them in real life. Anyways, we get USF, University of South Florida as well. All right, here, H&R, how's it going? You haven't quite accomplished what you're looking for, but you think we still have potential. Just keep at it. Oh, thank you. I'll give a polite answer. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity. Honestly, any opportunity at this point, I am incredibly grateful for and very blessed to have. So yeah, we don't get a scholarship bonus for North Carolina because we didn't get the highlight reel that we were looking for. Anyways, coach says it's senior night. Can you believe it? I'm so proud of everything you've accomplished here. Yeah, I mean, that flew by really quickly. We're having all the seniors and families get to the stadium an hour early so you can have the senior ceremony. For kickoff, don't be late. Also need this is your last chance to rearrange your top schools list, but no matter what, you need to cut down to list your top 3 before the end of the week. Do that now. Signing day is coming up real soon, and we're having a big ceremony and all the athletes in the gym. I think you would choose 2 schools that offer you in your top 3, but I've seen crazier things. In my time here, I've seen players commit to a school, then choose another at the last minute. I mean, you see players do that all the time in real life, so yeah, it's not honestly that uncommon these days. Anyways, I've seen players pass up on good scholarships. You just need to make the right decision. What's best for you? Let's win one more at home. All right, coach. Yeah, I agree. Let's go win one last one at home here. All right, so now we got game 5 of our high school career here. It's senior night, and we get to face looks like the Tornadoes or Twisters or whatever mascot name EA decided to give him. Also, as you can see from that little conversation we had with coach, he said he got to cut down to our top 3 for National Signing Day. And honestly, we got our top 3 looking like right now. It's Boise State, North Carolina. All 3 schools have scholarships, so that'll be kind of interesting. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end it there. I'm so sorry, but it's already a lot of footage I got to edit down. So hope you guys are okay with that and come back for next time, where we will play our last game of our senior year of high school, and then hopefully commit or pick our school, or at least get into the process of picking our school. So yeah, that's, like I said, that's going to be all for this one. And if you did enjoy, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. As always, make sure to check out the other videos of these that I post in addition to the other series I make on this channel, which includes obviously the Dynasty videos and any other content I post in the future. So, but with that, that's going to be it from me. As always, thank you so much for watching. And remember, be kind, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.